Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
This young legend.
DJ Diamond Kuts.
What up,
Diamond
y'all?
Kuts, what's happening?
I'm just happy to be here. That's all I'm gonna say.
This is your first time being
My
on the
first
Breakfast
time.
Club.
I'm actually nervous. Come on the other
No,
side.
you're not.
You
You're
know,
a professional.
Shake it off real quick. I'm good.
Diamond Kuts is Philly to the core. When you
Yes.
think Philadelphia, you got to think DJ Diamond Kuts.
All day.
Now
Early.
Tell them what you do for those who don't know.
Produce, DJ. I think everything a DJ could possibly do. You know, touring, discovering artists.
Give us some concrete
everything.
examples for the people who don't know.
Okay, production. One of my first big records that I produced was Stupid Ho, Nicki Minaj. Touring, tour with Nicki, of course. Tour with Lil Mama. TV, BET.
You did Rap City.
Yeah, yeah, The Deal. It was like the one after Rap
Rap
City.
City,
Yeah. And then I discovered Lil Uzi. So yeah,
You discovered Lil Uzi? Now that I didn't know.
You didn't know that?
Ah.
Yeah.
How did that happen? Because I always wonder about Lil Uzi because he don't look or sound like nothing coming out of Philadelphia.
Well,
Why didn't you sign him to yourself?
y'all want to talk?
Yes.
Yes.
We want to hear what happened.
All right, so with Uzi, he used to come to the studio with his friend. His friend was the rapper. Uzi used to just, hang with him or whatever. He had a couple songs, nothing too big or whatever. My husband called me, Buzz, and he said, yo, it's this kid, Samir. I really like him. I think we should work with him. And I said, let me check him out. So I looked him up, met him, loved him. We started creating songs. We created like What Do You Want? And we created the song Uzi, all of his earlier hits. I played it on the radio. Cannon hit me. Cannon was like, yo, Diamond, who's that kid you played on your set? I said, his name is Uzi. It's an artist that we working with. He was signed to our management at the time. And Cannon said, I want to come down and meet him. Then at the same time, Cannon was interested. Kanye was interested. Cannon didn't want to lose him to Ye. You know what I mean? So he said, Uzi, come down to Atlanta. Let me show y'all how we work. If you like how we work, you can sign with us and take it from there. We was all excited because we be in the, how it is, and especially when you in the studio all of the time and you just working and you got all of these artists. We like, hey, we finally made it.
And at the time, you were his manager.
Yeah, me and
Your
my husband Buzz. Yeah. So we was all excited. Uzi was excited. We was excited. He went to Atlanta. Started little by little. He wasn't talking to us anymore. I had called Cannon. I'm like, yo, Cannon, what's up? What's going on? He was like, I don't know. He don't want us to tell y'all what's going on with him. And that's pretty much how it happened. We heard on the street that he got signed to Atlantic. And
wow.
Yeah.
But wasn't he signing your management company or?
Yeah.
So what's his deal? Isn't he signed to Cannon and Drama though also? How did...
Yeah, he signed to them. They have a production deal, I believe, with Atlantic. Yeah. We had management. It got a little tricky, you know what I mean? We didn't get burnt, but it was a fight.
Did y'all at least get paid?
Yeah, we was taken care of.
He paid you to get out the management deal, basically.
Yeah, that and a couple other things, but
The label took care of it to make sure everything was right.
right.
What's your relationship with Uzi now?
I haven't spoken to him in years.
That's crazy.
I had chances too, because of course he's done things with our station, and I came up here to the Powerhouse up here in New York, but I don't know, when you see somebody again,
right.
you want it to be
Right.
right. That kind of hurt me because he was like my little brother. We used to play all the time in the studio. Like, this was, we all wanted to be happy. We all wanted to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? So, that's how that situation ended. But
whose fault was it? Was it the label for getting in his ear? Was it Cannon and Drama's fault getting in his ear? Like, whose fault was it? Somebody got in his ear and said, cut Diamond Kuts them off.
Yeah, somebody probably did get in his ear. Or maybe he just was like, you know what? They did what they did. Let me keep it moving.
I'm out here.
Yeah. I was in a dark space for a long time. And I think I hit you up one night. I was reading your book, Shook One. And when you do all of that work and you get that close and then you get like somebody turns their back on you, it puts you in a dark space.
Word.
And I was dealing with like anxiety and depression for a long time. And I just kind of got out of it maybe like a couple of years ago or last year actually. So yeah, it hurt. It was like, damn, like that's my little
We
brother.
thought we was all coming up together in
Yeah,
this. Like,
we want to
made something
celebrate
happen.
too.
Yeah.
But
did that make you feel like, you know what, I'm not working with no more artists no more?
Oh hell yeah, yeah. One of my my mentors, Donnie Meadows, he had came to the studio. He was like, Tina, that's my name. He said, Tina, what's up? Like you in a dark space. He's like, you dressing in all black now. You're not that happy, diamond that I used to see. And I'm like, my head isn't right. He's like, yo, it's the game. That's what happens. It happens sometimes. You just gotta brush it off, and you'll find another one. But it is what it is.
and always make sure that paperwork is
yeah.
tight. Because a lot of times we do things like, we cool, that's my little bro, and I know we're going to be good, and he's going to take care of me, and we coming up together.
Nah, B.
And you always got to make sure, because you never know what's going to happen.
Listen, if our paperwork wasn't right, yeah, we would have been burnt. But
You'd still been wearing all black right
yeah,
now.
we would have. Yeah,
You still got all black on a little bit. You just got a little pop of color.
She had a pop of color,
yeah. But if the situation was different, it would have been a different story.
Well, you're always fly, and I saw that you posted the other day. I was scrolling through, and I saw that you said that from now on you're not buying all these expensive clothes and things anymore.
Nope, I lied. Listen, yesterday I went to. Yo, you would think this jacket cost like 20. This jacket bring me like $700.
Why?
So, I don't know.
Do you have a Ferrari?
No.
Is that a cat on the pocket?
Yeah, it's a little cat on the pocket. Meow. You know what I'm saying? But
$700 for what?
don't do that. I don't know. It's a one of one. You know what I mean? That's how they sold me. They was like,
That's
it's
how
the
they sold
only
you.
one. I said, I need that. You know what I'm saying? But
So at a point for one day you felt like,
yeah,
I'm not gonna-
but I haven't. I've been wearing like the same shoes over and over again. I said I want to buy more property. Like I want to like how you do Envy. I want to buy more property. I want to own blocks.
You could be buying Philly up now. Philly's damn near for
She should have
sale.
bought it 15 years ago for $1. That's what she should have did.
Yeah, I slipped up. You know what? People,
We all did.
You know how sometimes people tell you what you need to do, but when you got you got your money, you gonna do what you want to do with it. You're not gonna put it where you really need to put it at. So I think I'm now I'm like, okay, I need to start investing my money because everything that's going on for me now might not be going on 5-10 years from now. I need to make sure that I got my own back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And now you got an album out?
an EP.
Yeah.
An EP?
Yeah, I got my EP out. I've been doing a lot of production. I used to do a lot of hip hop tracks, but lately I've been doing a lot of remixes, club remixes. In Philly, we play party music, Jersey Club or Baltimore House, whatever you want to call it. And I've been finding that that's like my true passion. It was so easy to make these tracks, and I just did a whole EP, and I did like 1 million remixes. The EP is called Clouded EP, and
Cloudy?
Clouded.
Clouded, okay.
Right.
And some fun dance club songs out there. That's how I was like, okay, she seemed like she out here having fun.
Yeah, and doing that, I was able to produce a track for Disney too by just doing these type of records. So
Disney what?
Disney.
I know, but what show?
Oh,
Or
it ain't.
movie?
Nah, it was they had something. It was Disney, in partnership with ESPN.
Gotcha.
And they had like this woman empowerment song, and they reached out to me, asked me to do a remix, make it more, uplifting, and that's what I
That's
did.
where you
so.
get that money for them $700 goddamn Ferrari shirts.
You would say Ferrari on
Yes, on the back. You don't even know what it says, Diamond Cuts on the
It
back.
says Ferrari across the back.
overdue?
Yo,
Make sure I-
crazy.
Yo, let me tell you something. Before I came up
Crazy.
here, I said, let me make sure my tag not in my jacket, because I got a horrible problem without,
What's wrong with keeping the tag? I always keep the tag in my stuff. You know why?
unless I'm
he's
taking it back.
returning
I take it right back.
Come on, don't talk to me about that, because I tape the bottom of my shoes too.
I do that
like,
all the time.
yeah, I be kicking my feet up. I'm like, oh, let me keep my foot down. I got, Scotch tape at the bottom of my shoes. These going back.
Crazy.
What is the Philly sound? Because you say you doing like what, house vibe
Yeah.
music, but then I think about the Roots. I think about State Property. I think about Will Smith. I think
That's
about
there,
Meek.
too.
Like, what is the Philly sound?
All right, that's there too. It was always like, it was a whole bunch of different genres for as long as I can remember. You got your your hip hop, and then you got your club music, your party music. Now, from the beginning when I first started DJing, that was my specialty, was playing party music, and we call party music club music, Jersey club music or Baltimore club music. We got our own sound, but yeah, that's what it is. Like, you know, it's just like upbeat house music pretty much, but that's really what it is. But yeah, it's more, the kids more so like it. Everybody, you know,
stuff you can dance to.
Yes, yeah. You know, it got its own twist to it. It's not your typical hip hop record.
How have you stood the test of time? Because when I think about like all of the female DJs over the past maybe 15
Not even just female
years.
DJs period.
Yeah, but female DJs, like even in New York, there's no female DJs no more. Except for like Nyla's the latest one in how long?
Yeah.
There are
Yes.
some DJs here in New York. You might
Not
not
on
hear
the
them
radio no more?
Okay, not on the radio
Yeah.
as much, but in the clubs.
But not on the radio no more. So how did you stand the test of time?
You gotta, I don't know, you kind of gotta stay relevant. Like, you gotta always reinvent yourself. You know what I mean? And stay around the youth. That's what I do. I'm with kids all the time. Hold on, let's
Clear that up.
Clear that up.
Look, we know what you meant, though.
like my little cousins and stuff, y'all. Jesus, but
Musically,
yeah,
you know what they like.
musically, you know what they
Right.
like. You stay around them, and you know, you able to. All right, that's not the wave no more. This the wave. Like,
How do you feel when you see some of these like celebrity DJs that might not necessarily have talent, but she's a model, she's DJing, and she don't really, you know, certain people don't really know the art of the DJing,
Nah, they
but
just
they're getting
modeling,
these
taking
expensive gigs.
Yeah. I ain't mad at it. Everybody, you know, they get their money the way they gonna get it. So it's enough money out here for everybody. However you gonna do it. You gonna get your different types
I'm
of
mad at
artists.
it. Whack.
Like, you get your different type of
She's
DJ.
trash.
Because what if they're not a good DJ? Like, I'm sure you've been places and you've
Oh,
heard.
hell yeah. I've been places and I'm like, you know, it'll be a DJ and they'll be everywhere. Like, they getting all of these, like you said.
They don't
this-
bother you. They get 15, 20,000 a party. They never carried a crate. They
She get
never
more than that.
mix. They never know how to scratch.
Lil
They don't know
Uzi
anything
DJing
about
now.
turntables.
Shut up, Charlamagne.
But they pull up and they get 15, 20 racks. That don't bother you?
It don't bother me. Like,
That's good.
yeah.
She's like, I'm getting this money. You see my
I'm getting-
jacket?
Yeah, see my jacket. Don't see my don't look at my bank account though. But you know what I'm saying. But I don't hate on it. I know a lot of people want you to be, you know, upset, like, you know, be mad that they didn't come from where you came from. They don't know about you digging in the crates and cutting they fingers and all of that. Nah, they gonna get the money the way
hate that
they
when
get
it
it.
hit your back of
Yeah,
your nail,
right
your
here.
stuff start
Yeah,
bleeding.
bleeding all day. Always had a tissue to wrap my finger up in. Yeah, but they didn't come from that, and that's okay. You know what I mean? They gonna get the money how they get it, and I'm gonna get mine how I get it. You're not messing with me.
How do you like
touring?
touring as a DJ on tour with artists?
I love it. I loved it. I don't do it anymore per se. I like this, you know, tone it down a little
What
bit.
do you love about it?
Being able to travel somebody else's dime
And get paid.
and get paid for it. You know what I mean? Eating on somebody else's dime with the per diems. That's one of the best perks. I used to save my per diem. Like,
You and me
I'm not
both.
spending this on food.
right? I'll go get me some French fries. Them lists will last me for a day or two. You know what I'm saying? Save that per diem.
It's so funny the things that we don't have a problem spending money on and the things we don't want to spend money
That
on.
was back in the day, though. That was back in the day
Yeah,
with the
I
per
don't
diem.
know.
I used to do the same thing, though.
Yeah,
Nah, you was niggas DJ what 3 years ago?
I don't even remember. It was 2013.
Damn, what year is it?
6 years ago.
Oh, 6 years ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
2019. Damn.
But I did a few gigs after that. I don't really like. I like touring, but I don't like it as much as I used to because I got my son now, and I don't really want to stay away from him for that long. But while I was pregnant, I was like 7-8 months pregnant. I was doing shows with Chrisette and Michelle. I never really told anybody that they, but not because of the
Why
reason.
not?
You the one told her to perform for Donald Trump. You the one told her to perform at Trump's inauguration. They asked you to DJ.
It was not for any particular reason. Y'all stupid. Like, come on.
Did they ask you to DJ her performance at the inauguration?
No, this is before. My son is 4 years old. I was on a plane, and you know what I mean? Every single weekend I was on a plane, like, doing shows, because I couldn't really be out there doing parties, you know, around all the smoke and all that stuff. I said, this is a nice little chill thing I could do and still get some money. So I used to just be on the plane.
Why you don't put it on your resume then?
It's not on my resume. It ain't on my EP, okay?
Nope.
Well,
Oh,
why
dang.
did you never tell anybody?
It wasn't no reason. See, here y'all go. You know what? No, wait, no. Okay, forget
I watch
it.
Chrisette be crying now because of people like
I
you.
love Chrisette Michelle. Listen,
But you don't claim her though.
yes, all right. You know we gonna throw that up. Yeah, I ain't seen no problems with Chrisette. Come on now. That was a good look. She's a really nice person, and she was. Those shows was super easy. Like, so it was good.
Did you ever feel like people didn't take you serious because you look so young and?
Oh yeah, I felt it was a time I felt people weren't taking me serious, and I also felt like people weren't giving me the respect that I thought that I deserved. You know what I mean? So much to the point where as time went by, I was like, well, maybe I don't deserve that respect. You know what I mean? But yeah, I felt that for sure. And also just being a girl, like, these guys are just trying to take advantage and claim things they shouldn't be claiming. You get what I mean? But yeah, I felt like that for sure. 100%.
When you say disrespected, like, what do you mean when you feel like they're disrespecting you?
Because you do so much for these artists, or you do so much for people. When you come back and you ask for the favor in return, they don't always pay it back. Like, all of the stuff that I've done for you, like the disrespect.
And you don't want to throw that in their face. You don't want to tell them like, all the stuff I did for you.
Yeah.
You know what I find too? Sometimes guys have no problem like really pressing the artist about something and being like, yo, if you don't do this, I'm not playing this for you. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But we'll just be like,
Envy just blackballed Nikki.
Stop it.
I did not blackball Nikki. I did not at all.
But sometimes we'll just be like, okay, and I'm trying to move on from it. Sometimes we'll just want to ask for a favor but be nervous to do it. And also because as a woman, like, even for me, sometimes I don't even want to hit a dude up because the people be like, oh, she's trying to holler at him. Well, you're really just trying to ask for something.
Trying to get some work done.
Yeah, and work. But then people look at it the wrong way.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Yeah, I think we, like you said, we give up a little bit quicker. We like, forget it.
Right.
We'll move on to.
I don't expect anyone to do anything for me, even though I helped you a lot.
Why do we think like that?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess we should think like that, but I don't know.
You
but
gotta
that's
have
exactly
a
what it
DJ
is.
Khaled level of annoyance. Man.
Right. We don't go so hard. Like
Khaled told me that too.
Word up. What Khaled
you
say?
gotta stay on them.
Yeah, he said you gotta stay on these artists. Like, you gotta hit them up all the time. Sometimes you gotta be in the studio and wait for them to come out. Like, yo, don't forget about my verse. Like, what the hell you doing here?
That's
like,
real.
Yeah, that's real though. But yeah, you do gotta be on them like that, because you can text them and call them all day. As soon as they hang up, they done forgot they doing something else.
Now, when it comes to Diamond Cuts looking for like new artists, do they have to be from Philly?
No. They could be from anywhere. I would prefer that they were from Philly, because I can have more of a hands-on situation with them. They can come to the studio and we can really create music and have come hang out with me, because I like to feel people's vibes now more than ever before. Like, let me see how you are as a person.
You're a good person. Word
before I jump all the way in. So there's artists right now that come to the studio and we create music, but you still filling them out, like watching their moves, and anytime I see something that looks a little off, I'm off of them.
Yeah, because you never know. Like, you want somebody to. That's a blessing you giving them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to misuse your blessings.
Right. Oh, no.
How is it working with your husband too?
It has its ups and downs.
Damn, y'all just had an argument.
Yeah, no, we argue all the time. Listen, we argue all the time. It has its ups and downs because we're both so passionate about music. You know what I mean? And I might feel a certain way about an artist that he doesn't feel. So it's like, you know what? Forget it. Forget the artist all the way. He'll never forget the artist that I bring. Cause I'm like, nah, we working with this person. That person you brought, I don't think they got it or whatever. So it has its ups and downs. You know what I mean? And sometimes it comes into the house. Like, if we mad about something that happened in the studio or something that happened, during like a business transaction, it'll pour into the house. But for the most part, it's cool because that's what we have in common.
Right. You get to see each other all the time.
Yeah. You get to see each other. We work with each other. And he understands, like, if I have to go somewhere, he can watch my son. Not watch him, but he could take care of him while I'm out doing what I got to do. And he understands that,
Is he protective of you?
Kinda not.
What you mean kinda? That's your husband.
Listen, I'm a bully out here. Everybody got to be protective of me. Yeah, but no, I mean,
Because you've been doing things so, you've been obviously in this business for such a long time and doing things the way that you've been doing them and handling your business. But
he'll step in, like, because now I like to handle most of the stuff on my own. But if he sees me getting frustrated, or I'm like, I got a super bad headache, I'm dealing with this and that, he'll step in and shut it down. So I guess in a sense, yeah, if he sees me getting to that point, but if I'm just, coasting and I'm just doing my everyday thing, he won't step in and mediate anything. It gotta be to the point where I'm like, I need some fed up. Yeah, I need help.
Now, what's your diet? Because you've been looking 13 forever. You don't look like you've been indulging on the cheesesteaks and tasty cakes. Like,
no, I tell people I'm like 95% vegan. Like I eat basically a vegan diet. Sometimes I might
Have you been doing that for a long time?
Yeah, for at least over 10 years at least.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was a time where I was like strictly alkaline vegan. I was following like the Dr. Sebi.
Dr. Sebi.
I was following his guidelines of what to eat and what not to eat, and I still follow it today. So yeah, if I have a bad day, it might be like salmon or something like that. But other than that, I'm not eating like chicken or no steak or anything like that.
I keep saying in this room, I'm like, yo, we got to get vegetarian and then vegan.
Yeah.
It's crazy because Damica's 47.
No, I'm not. Shut up.
Wow.
You do look like a baby though, but you can see that glow, and that's from the food that you eat.
And then makeup too. But
even makeup can't even do all that. So.
No, you right. Yeah, people will be like, what's your skin regimen? I'm like, I don't know. Just eat good, drink my water, and I just keep it moving.
Because that processed food you put in your body is going to come out in some
way.
Yeah,
some way, yeah. I went cold turkey when I started vegan, though. Like, the day I was eating burgers.
You use a meat metaphor to say you went vegan.
Cold turkey.
Yeah. Damn, that's true. I never thought about that. I went cold broccoli, you know what I'm saying? I was eating Burger King one day. The next day I was like, you know what?
I'm vegan.
My husband started me with the Dr. Sebi stuff. And I was like, he was like, let's just stop all the way. He still do what he do, but now I still keep up with it, you know what I mean? So yeah.
And the EP's out now? Or comes out Friday?
Nah, it's out now.
It's out now.
Okay.
I heard it.
Yeah.
It's 4 songs, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So it's on SoundCloud. It's on everything. All streaming platforms, Apple Music, Tidal, all
it's
that.
It's the type of EP you're gonna be in your car just dancing. And...
Yeah, if you need a little pick me up, and that's why I called it Clouded, because it was that time where the music kind of saved me mentally, because I used to have so much mental fogginess, I guess was what I'm trying to say, because you worry about dying all the time, or you worrying about all of the pressure that you got going on at work and home. And
it's called anxiety, Damica.
Anxiety, I know. Yo, Charlamagne, your book really helped me. Like, I keep it in my I got like I call it my sitting room. But I got it in there, and sometimes I open it up and I just read a couple pages, and it helps me, because I used to feel like I was the only one. I used to be in the emergency room all the time. Like, I just knew my heart was going to just stop.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that's why I called it Clouded, and I used to have like a strike in the Clouded, but they wouldn't let me put it up like that. But anyway, that's why I did that, because it was kind of like, let loose, party, have a good time.
You remind me when I first moved to Jersey from Brooklyn, and I was
Yeah.
hearing the club music.
Yeah.
And I had never heard club music before, but it was so much fun. And every cookout, every party in Jersey was like
Right. Yep.
this EP.
Yep. So that's what I like about it. So if you need like a little pick me up, you want to feel good, make sure y'all download that EP, the Clouded EP.
Go get that joint.
And also,
Get that
don't
joint.
forget,
Here you go.
Oh, God.
She told me, she said he gonna do all
He's
of
gonna
the
use the
Philly
word
stuff.
John.
he knows 3 words. He say it all the time.
All you need to know is John.
John.
Nah.
John and Nut Ass.
And Young Bull.
Young
Young
Bull.
Bull.
Yeah,
That's
Young
all-
Bull.
that's
That's
all he
it.
knows.
That's all you need is them 3. Young
See?
Bull, Nut Ass, and John.
And March 29th, you got your concert.
Yo, my first annual concert. If y'all not busy, come out. Y'all don't gotta do nothing. I just want y'all to come chill. My first, gonna be like my first annual concert. It's called the Diamond District. It's gonna be at the Fillmore. Big party, like hosts like 2,500 people. I got G Herbo coming through. I got my girl Trina. She gonna come through. We got a few more artists that we got coming. Coming
No
down
Philly
the line.
artists?
March 29th.
Yeah, of course. I got a whole shout to Lee Mason. Shout to Bree Steves. Shout out to my girls, Good Girl. I got Philly in there all day.
All
like,
right.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in my calendar right now.
For real, you don't do it. You better come.
I want to support Diamond Cuts.
I don't see your
What
phone
date is
out.
it?
March 29th.
March 29th.
Envy.
Let me look at my nut ass schedule.
Let me look at my schedule.
See what I'm doing
now.
on that John.
Come
Change
on,
the John for dates?
dickhead.
I'm gonna check, but you know
March
Friday and
29th.
Saturday we get that bread.
I know.
You know, DJs get that bread
Listen, if
Friday
you
and Saturday.
get your money,
You know,
Envy.
I
I
ain't
ain't, you
gonna-
know what I'm saying?
You
But
could probably book a party in Philly somewhere afterwards.
it's early though. It's 7.
Yeah,
It's
get you a
7
party in
to.
Philly.
It's gonna be
Or
7 to
DC,
12.
you could go to DC after.
Yeah, come on. Envy, you know what? I tried to let you get away. And New York clubs close late.
Who
like
got the
3,
better
4 o'clock in the
DJs, New
morning.
York or Philly?
I'm gonna say this and then I probably gotta run out this room. Philly hands down.
Not even close, right?
Come on, man. Listen.
I respect her opinion. I don't think it's right, but I respect her opinion.
Come, listen, I'm not gonna go back and forth with DJs because you know New York heavy out here, but
We don't want Emmy to ban you from coming up here. So.
yeah, I'ma shut up. Shots.
Diamond Cuts is always invited. I don't know what you guys are talking
Diamond Cuts
about.
family.
I love Diamond Cuts. She's family. What are you talking about? Goodness
Shots.
gracious.
Damn.
All right, but
felt
I ain't
you.
gonna play none of her music though. But anyway, it's Diamond Cuts, DJ Diamond Cuts. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.